Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you're well. I hope you've had a lovely weekend and you are all staying safe. This week on Guided Reading, we're going to be looking at a new book, but first let's remind ourselves of our reading strategies. You can use any of these to help you with your reading. The ones I want you to focus on are your eagle eye and your stretchy snake. Your eagle eye is when you look at the pictures in the book to help you with the words, and your stretchy snake is when you look at the letters in the word and you stretch the sounds out slowly and you say it all together. Let's have a go at a stretchy snake of our own. Earring. Ear, ring. You have a go for me? Good job, well done. Let's have a go all together one more time. Earring. Ear, ring. Good job, well done. The book we're going to be looking at this week is called Tiger's Discovery. Here's what our book looks like on Oxford Owl. Let's have a read. Tiger's Discovery. In this story is Tiger, Mrs. Jones, Tiger's teacher, and Mrs. Mills, the head teacher. Tiger was late for school. As he passed the staff room, he heard voices. "Where did you think you lost it?" said Mrs. Mills. "I don't know," said Mrs. Jones. She sounded very upset. Tiger wondered what Mrs. Jones had lost. He looked into the staff room. "What does it look like?" asked Mrs. Mills. Mrs. Jones held out her hand. Something sparkled. "What a shame," said Mrs. Mills. "I'll have a look for my earring later," said Mrs. Jones. The bell went for class. Tiger hid. Mrs. Mills and Miss Jones came out of the staff room and shut the door. Tiger didn't like to see Miss Jones upset. He had an idea. He turned the dial on his watch and a micro-sized tiger crawled under the door. He had never been in the staff room before. It was big. It was a bit scary. He looked all around, hoping to see the sparkly earring. Just then the door opened. Mrs. Mills was back. "Oh no!" cried Tiger. He ran and hid behind the bin. "What a mess!" Mrs. Mills said. "No wonder Miss Jones can't find her earring." Mrs. Mills picked up some rubbish and walked towards the bin. Tiger had to move fast. Tiger ran across the table. He looked up. Something sparkled. It was on top of a pile of papers. "There it is," he said. Mrs. Mills had her back turned. Tiger began to climb. It was hard work. Finally he got to the top. And what sparkly thing did he find? It was a drawing pin. "Oh no!" Tiger groaned. Then the pile of paper tipped. Tiger started to slip. "Help!" cried Tiger. He tipped and slipped and tumbled down. "Ah! Help!" Splosh! Tiger landed in a mug of cold tea. It was a good job he could swim. "How am I going to get out of here?" he said. He did not have to wait long. Mrs. Mills came over. "What a mess!" she said. She picked up the mug. "Oh no!" said Tiger. He held his breath and ducked down into the cold tea. Mrs. Mills tipped the cold tea into the sink. Splash! Tiger swirled round and round. He was pulled towards the plug hole. "Help!" cried Tiger. He grabbed hold of the plug and hung on tight. The tea gurgled down the plug hole. When it was gone, Tiger climbed down to the sink. The sink was a bit grubby. There was a mug and some spoons and what was that? Something sparkled. It was the earring. Tiger picked up the earring. He climbed up the plug chain and out of the sink. Then he climbed down a hand towel. He ran across the staff room and crawled under the door. Back in the corridor, Tiger put down the earring. He turned the dial on his watch and Tiger picked up the earring. He hurried along to his classroom. "Tiger," said Mrs. Jane crossly, "why are you so late? And why are you all dirty and wet?" "Sorry, Miss Jones," said Tiger, "I fell in a puddle." Tiger held out his hand. "But I found this," he said. "Has anyone lost it?" "My earring!" said Mrs. Jones. She sounded very happy. "Oh, thank you, Tiger." Now that I've finished reading, go all the way back to the beginning for me and have a go at reading it yourself. If you are struggling, don't forget you can listen to it on Oxford Owl with the play button, or you can rewind the video and listen to me read it again. This week on Guided Reading, we are going to be doing another word search. To access the word search, you just need to click the link that I'll provide in the portfolio. When you click the link, it will bring you to this page. You need to enter your name and press start. Once that has loaded, you'll need to press start again. Down the side, you'll see all the words you need to find in your word search. Don't forget to send me a picture of your fantastic work. Enjoy and have fun!